They are, without doubt, the toughest economic sanctions ever imposed on a country this size. But the United States and its European allies have remained steadfast, adding even more punitive measures this weekend against Russia following its invasion of Ukraine.
We have purposely designed these sanctions to maximize the long-term impact on Russia and to minimize the impact on the United States and our allies.
Some of the main coordinated sanctions unleashed on Russia include removing certain Russian banks from SWIFT, the world's dominant global interbank payment system, essentially blocking its financial transactions worldwide, targeting Russia's imports and ability to export, freezing transactions and assets at Russia's central bank, prohibiting any access or liquidation, limiting the sale of privileged citizenship via golden passports, and halting Russia's Nord Stream 2 pipeline to Germany, cutting the projected profitable natural gas line off from Europe. Apart from the finance and banking sectors, in a rare move, the EU is sanctioning individuals too, and at the highest level.
In alignment with the decision by our European allies, the United States will join them in sanctioning President Putin and Foreign Minister Lavrov and members of the Russian National Security Team.
There are over 100 billionaires in Russia. We have compiled a hit list of oligarchs. We're working through and putting the cases together, and every few weeks, we will sanction new oligarchs.
The West is bringing the hammer down on Moscow and on President Vladimir Putin.
All of these measures will significantly harm Putin's ability to finance his war. And they will have an eroding, severely eroding impact on his economy.
Sweeping economic penalties. Yet Russia continues to intensify its offensive on the ground. So the big question is, are the sanctions effective?
Putin wird seinen Kurs nicht über Nacht.
Already in the last week, the Russian stock market sank by more than 30%. That shows our sanctions are working, and we reserve the right to impose further sanctions.
The United States has imposed more than 100 sanctions on Russia since 2011. Facts have made it clear that sanctions have never been a fundamental and effective way to solve problems, but will only bring about grave difficulties to the economy and people's livelihood.
It's clear that time is needed for the pressure to amount to economic warfare. But with an immediate hot war playing out on the ground in Ukraine and the death toll mounting, time is not something the Ukrainians or the West can afford.